Hello everybody, it's Grizzly here. We're gonna play some Hearts of Iron 4 again today. Just another blind run. We did some Greece, didn't go very well. We tried to actually attack Turkey with the help of France and the UK, and they decided to let us just kind of fend for ourselves and die. Uh, so, figured we'll pick back up again here and see what we can do. Now, one thing I did do is look at the focus tree, and Turkey is massive. There's so much, but it's limited. So, like, if you start here and head down, you already have a split. And then from those splits, you gotta deal with everything. So, while it seems massive, you only get to choose like one of three each time you see a bit of a split. So it's not nearly as big as it seems. But I think we're going to go down here and just try and recreate the Ottoman Empire. There's actually a Austro-Hungarian part to it, which is kind of funny, as historically they did not like each other. So, yeah, let's see what we can manage to do. So, let's start with Montreux Convention. Intention to remilitarize that. Could piss off the Soviets. We go over here. Experience. Form our armed forces decisions. That might be what we want to do. We can get some mills. Yeah, I think we'll just get some mill factories because I'm not seeing the standard increase your economy one. Okay, so there's some over here. You just gotta find them. That gives mills, infrastructure, factory speed. Okay, so there's some down that way. But 1, 2, 3. Wait, now that requires ratify the 6 arrows. So we can't even get that one if we fully integrate the bank. Well, I guess we can get ratify the 6 arrows with either or. So yeah, we're okay. We can get this. But this will require 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can turn political power into factories. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. But this is 2 guaranteed mills immediately. I think we'll go with this. Start by learning from the Great War to get some of our mill production up. We only have 6. 5 are out for consumer goods, so we're already doing better than Greece. Our capital is Ankara. Let's just look at what we do not have a lot of infrastructure. He has 4. Let's give them 2 so that they'll build these a little faster. Actually, they're already capped. So let's just start building civs as is in places with good infrastructure. We'll put 1 there because it'll build fastest there. We'll build 2 there. And we'll build... We might want to put naval yards along the south. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Right now, that's enough civilians to get started. So we got some dockyards. We'll mostly be fighting in the Mediterranean. So I don't know if we want to worry too much about submarines. What does our navy look like to start? Battle cruiser, light cruisers, DDs, and then 5 submarines. Yeah, we are staying pretty light. We're not running heavy with capital ships. So let's go with that. Start by just punching out a bunch of destroyers. We'll move up to these as soon as we have the experience to do so. But for right now, let's stick with that. And we only have 1 dockyard, so our navy will be a little lackluster. Let's make sure we have enough guns for everybody and start research. Now, normally I just go right towards the engineering and industry. It seems like the right way to go. You're spending time building, you're spending time trying to ramp up your economy. You have unassigned divisions. Put them all into one army for now. And figure out what we want to do then. Now, the one thing we do have is actually a reasonable supply of manpower here. Like, it's telling us we're low, but we already had more than when we were Greece. But I guess technically everybody has more than Greece. Greece starts with 0. Camelus, what's that? States that adhere to states that have Kurdish rebels. So it looks like we'll be able to use our political power to try and root out some of the fundamentalists, the Kurdish, sort of unify our nation. Okay. Let's get up to speed 5. We're missing equipment production of support equipment and light tank. So 1 and 2, just so we have them when the time comes. Missing some resources. What is that for? These fighters. I'm concerned with fighters. They're not very good fighters anyway, so let's focus on guns. Everybody needs a gun. I'm actually going to take a few of these guys.
Harekete hazırım. Hazırım efendim. Emriniz.
Put them in another one, and both these guys.
Emriniz.
This.
Emriniz yok mu?
Give them some leaders.
Emriniz. Baş üstüne efendim.
Resistance to occupation in Kurdistan. Alright, and our national focus is complete, so let's pay attention to that first. Oh, goofy from the last thing I punched in. Pathway for filtering, let's undo, there we go. Modernize the army. We're going to work towards just getting an extra 2 mills. We have an event that we can focus on. Events of decision timeout. I guess they're talking about this. Kurdish resistance escalates anti-government efforts. So we have to core some of these places. another research slot. Just go right back to research speed. It's usually the best thing to have. Otherwise, you start to fall behind on research and bad things happen. We're having occupation issues. Let's keep the cavalry. Civilian order. I think that's what was... That's building. Probably should start working on an agency. Then I can use the agency to take care of that just a little. We're gonna keep trying to break things. Machine tools are finished, so we go back here again. We can start researching some fuel, which we will probably need. Equipment looks good. We already have some artillery and some anti-air. We're gonna need some fuel. We're not... What are we gaining? 48 a day? Okay, our agency finished. Let's go back into here. Anti-partisan. Focus on that. We're working towards modernizing the army. Go down to mechanizing the army. Still missing infantry equipment. Yeah, everybody needs guns. Do that. We might stick with the weak guns for a while, just so we have a surplus. We'll take radio. Reinforcement rate is nice to have. Okay, anti-partisan 1 finished. So anti-partisan 2, we have an operative to recruit. Like this guy. Okay. Root out resistance over here. Now they're going down. We'll be able to work with that. And anti-partisan 2 has finished. So he's even better at it. Let's form the cryptology department, just so we can get a little bit of passive cryptology done. Take the synthetic oil experiments. Now, I don't know how much of the synthetic we'll need. Resource map mode. If we end up heading south, we'll get into those oil fields, and I think our focuses will take us into Iran and Iraq. Okay, we got some decisions. Initiate the counter-fundamentalist operation. Might as well go for it. Army is mechanized, and now we go for the Kurikale tank and get 2 free mills and a light tank model research rate upgrade. Is gonna be nice to have. Okay, we finished that. Wouldn't take anything. We're not in other places yet. Take some decryption power. We'll find a cipher. Since we're gonna end up making the Russians angry, let's work on them. Another event timing out. We can modernize our tactics. Spend 50 for that. I'm gonna uncheck these for now. Prospect for resources. Needs us to have a lot more civilian factories. So hopefully we can get there eventually. The Olympics finished. Where's the resistance going? Still going down. How would we modify our government? Ooh. Debt Council gives industrial research speed, but that hurts. We gotta deal with the Debt Council first. Then we can move things around. Alright, we'll just hold on to our political power. We're gonna need to use it for a lot of different bits and pieces. Available planes in reserve. Of course, I think it's just gonna be those fighters. We'll just dismiss that. That's not a big deal. Getting a little better at that. We're down to a little over a year. And I think once we research the second part, we'll let our civs go back to just doing their thing. Herds failed. We need something. Whole Kurdish thing disappeared. Maybe we got that 5% shot. I would have expected to see a note of some kind. Alright then.
Harekete hazırım.
I'm gonna just quick exercise you guys so we can get our experience up. Start taking some of those decisions to get rid of our disorganized army. Mechanical computing finished, so our research speed's staying high. Back to industry. Let's go with this first. And on we go. National focus completed. We got 2 more mills now. So we head back over here and end up maybe making the Soviet Union a little upset. Hopefully this isn't a quick game over. Very easily could be.
Hazırım.
I'm slightly intimidated. I'm going to go put these people on the border. Radio finished. Well, that's right, we've got support companies. Doesn't maintenance company help you capture equipment? Yeah. 5% equipment capture. I think that's what we should do. Or I should just take motorized right away. I'm just gonna take motorized right away. Come on, okay. We have another military decision to take here. Oh, we gotta complete some folks. Alright, so we gotta finish this entire side, don't we? Superiority of arms. That makes land forts. Guards. Is there bait? Okay, so we got a little more work we have to do still. I think I'll get to here where we can use some more of that political power. And then once we're there, we'll go back over here to the right and work on fixing our military. Because that's looking pretty bad. Oh, there's a button. Okay, and our motorized finished, so now we can what we have as far as support companies again. Logistics company is just supply and fuel usage. That might be useful later. I think I'm gonna take the maintenance company. They're usually pretty good. Or, since I'm here right now, let's stick with superior firepower. Let's just get these doctrines started. And I do like superior firepower. I do think it's the best one. Montreal Convention has finished. We can fully integrate the bank. Changes us to free trade. Industrial projects will be cheaper. So the UK has decided to help. He has a problem. Officials representing the Soviet Union have stated in very clear terms that they find our unilateral seizing of the Turkish Straits to be unlawful, and that they intend to take extreme measures to reverse our decision. Despite being pressed by our diplomats, the Soviet officials refused to rule out a military intervention in Turkey to enforce their will. Maintaining the current status quo is unthinkable, and even the Soviet Union must surely understand this. If we offer a compromise solution that offers free access to all the countries of the Black Sea, then the Soviet Union will have no choice but to accept our offer unless they wish to become a pariah of the world. So we offer a compromise which will allow them to pass through here. Or we tell them no. We lose some stability. And it could push the Soviet Union to fight us. I'm sure they are just massive as far as strength. Between 87 and 200, and the only people that said they would support us is the UK. And they've got between 16 and 58. So, even as disjointed as the Soviet Union is right now, yeah, they haven't even ran the Great Purge through. I think we offer them the compromise. If they still have a problem, we can have to deal with that. But they accepted it. Political advisors, they're fairly cheap. I can take some decisions. Don't know which decisions. Counter the rebels. Oh, I can do it here. Alright. So it's a different menu. It shows up over here. Let's start closest to the capital and work our way out. So we'll counter them there for 100 political power. That was successful. We gained 75 back, and compliance and resistance went down. So hopefully we'll do it again soon. Compliance is still really growing. I think we're finally... Nope, we're still missing the guns, but we're getting there. The bank is fully integrated. So, head back over here, ratify the 6 arrows, unlocks law number 3115 decision. Looks like it has something to do with the Kemalism. Or Kemalism, Kemalism. Army is currently using 50 fuel a day. Go to our trade menu and try and get some oil. Someone, the US, just give us one. We'll be full on fuel then, and we'll just let it go. British resistance escalates. We can do it again. Okay. How we handled this place? We only have 7 resistance. They've got 14. 21, 5. I think we'll go there. Let's say 50% chance get the event that the rebels successfully countered, which is just going to increase compliance and lower resistance. So each time you do this, 50% chance that they will increase compliance a whole bunch, but I want to keep resistance low. We'll flip a coin over here. Didn't happen. We can do it again. Didn't happen. We'll go over here. These coin flips are not working out. There we go. Oh, we have another research slot. Let's keep construction up. How is our construction doing? Alright, Istanbul's building another civ. Dispersed industry is complete. We'll go for dispersed industry 2. Still need almost 200 infantry equipment to finish holding on to that land. But we finished our first State of the Superior Firepower Doctrine. We'll go for the next one. Let's actually look at our template here for our standard infantry. We can replace them with artillery, so I think we should. Now we're missing equipment production for artillery. Let's put that in here. Up. Drop the guns down just a bit and then bring another one up. Then we'll make sure we put future ones to go towards artillery. We are missing steel, so let's go back to the trade menu again. Get some steel from the States. Not sure which ideology we end up going down here. Can press claims on Austro-Hungarian, which makes Hungary like us, Austria like us, Czechoslovakia like us. We can rejoin the Central Powers, so this gets us claims on a lot of land. An ally with Bulgaria through that. That only works if Hungary has done those things. So we're more likely to just press the Austro-Hungarian. I don't know what that's going to make us as far as political alignment. We might just end up being unaligned going down this path. You got anything to give me a whole lot of political power, silent workhorse, because I need it. Becoming very clear that political power is much more important in this version, or in this country. But I think we're gonna put a cut here, and come back and see what we can do. All right, if you guys like what you're seeing, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do the thing. See ya.